Here is a summary of recommendations from the Committee of Privileges. On 3rd August, Ms Raeesah Khan spoke in Parliament about an incident involving a sexual assault victim. Some parts were untrue. 5 days later, on the 8th of August, Ms Khan confessed the untruth to Mr Pritam Singh, Ms Sylvia Lim and Mr Faisal Manab. Between the 8th of August and the 2nd of October, Mr Singh, Ms Lim and Mr Faisal did not raise the untruth with Ms Khan or ask her to correct it. On the 4th of October, Ms Khan repeated the untruth in Parliament. Mr Singh had gone to Ms Khan's house the previous day, the 3rd of October, to advise her on what to do if the untruth was raised in Parliament the following day. On the 1st of November, Ms Khan confessed the untruth in Parliament. This came after various requests were made by the police for Ms Khan to assist in their review of the incident.
I wish to correct the record by retracting the anecdote that I shared on the 3rd of August, and I wish to apologize to the Singapore Police Force.
The Committee of Privileges, also known as COP, was set up to look into the matter. Here are the COP's findings. Ms Khan told the untruth on the 3rd of August and repeated the untruth on the 4th of October. On the 8th of August, Mr Singh told Ms Khan to keep quiet about the lie. He told her to take it to the grave. Ms Lim and Mr Faisal were present. When the meeting ended, Ms Khan sent the following text to 2 associates. This was sent within a few minutes of the meeting. On the 3rd of October, Mr Singh told Ms Khan that the matter might come up on the 4th of October. He guided her to continue with the untruth. The COP recommends that Parliament finds Ms Khan guilty of abuse of privilege for each of the untruths spoken in Parliament on the 3rd of August and the 4th of October. For the untruth on the 3rd of August, a fine of $25,000 is recommended. Mr Singh had advised her, together with Ms Lim and Mr Faisal on the 8th of August, to keep quiet about the untruths. On the 3rd of October, Mr Singh further advised Ms Khan to continue with the untruths. She repeated the untruths based on advice from her seniors. This is a mitigating factor. Thus, the COP recommends a lower fine of $10,000 for the repetition of the untruth on the 4th of October. The COP also takes into account that Ms Khan's mental health was wrongly attacked by Mr Singh and others. Ms Khan has also resigned from Parliament. The COP has found, based on the evidence available, that the 3 senior WP leaders were untruthful on oath in their evidence. Mr Singh played a leading role in guiding Ms Khan. He appears to have been the key orchestrator. He advised her on the 8th of August to bury the untruth. On the 3rd of October, he guided Ms Khan to repeat the untruth. Parliament can consider imposing penalties on Mr Singh for lying on oath. These include possible jail sentence, fines and stripping him of his MP status. However, the COP does not recommend that. Instead, the COP recommends that Mr Singh be referred to the public prosecutor to consider whether criminal proceedings should be commenced. Mr Singh should be given full opportunity to defend himself because the consequences can be quite serious. Before Mr Faisal appeared before the COP, he met with Mr Singh and Ms Lim over 2 days to run through the sequence of events. Mr Faisal was asked a question about these meetings. He refused to answer. He was asked 4 times and told that under law he had to answer. He was told that not answering was a potential criminal offence. Nevertheless, he refused to answer. Mr Faisal's refusal suggests that he wanted to hide the truth. He must know that his answer would be deeply embarrassing or incriminating. Despite being told that he had to answer, Mr Faisal confirmed that the COP should place on record that he was refusing to answer the question. The COP recommends that Mr Faisal be referred to the public prosecutor for further investigation into this matter. On advising Ms Khan to continue with the untruths, Ms Lim and Mr Faisal appear to have played a smaller role in the matter. At the 8th of August meeting, all 3 agreed that the untruth should be buried and that Ms Khan will not have to tell the truth. Ms Lim produced handwritten notes of what Mr Singh had said, internally. Ms. Lim produced the notes voluntarily. She referred the COP specifically to the part of the DP notes which showed Mr. Singh saying to Ms. Khan on the 29th of November that on the 3rd of October he had given her a choice whether to lie. This directly contradicted Mr. Singh's evidence that he did not give Ms. Khan a choice whether to tell the truth. Ms. Lim was also clear in her testimony that an MP cannot be given a choice whether to tell the truth or to lie. The COP recommended that with regards to the untruth told on oath by Ms. Lim and Mr. Faisal, Parliament will defer consideration until the proceedings, if any, against Mr. Singh are concluded. The COP has not recommended that Ms. Lim and Mr. Faisal be referred for prosecution, in respect of this untruth at this point. Visit these websites for more information.